Hey there, besties. We got to talk. So, Shaunie Henderson, I believe her name is now, is talking about her past life because everyone has to write a book. And after you are not with anyone anymore, here come the disparaging remarks out of the blue for no daggone reason. So, this is from Fox Sports to be exact, which I'm assuming because they're talking about Shaq is the reason why it's here. Shaq's ex-wife points to why marriage fell apart in new book. So before I even get into the article, I heard what the one headline was, but do you think that she's taken any accountability for anything that she has done, or is it all Shaq's fault? And maybe it is, I don't know. But when you come out all these years later just to disparage that man after you're married to a new man, something just ain't right. Shaquille O'Neal and Shaunie Henderson divorced in 2011. We are in 2024. That is what, 13 years? Okay. Basketball Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal has been open and honest about his failed marriage with Shaunie Nelson, now Henderson, in recent years. In her book, Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, she shared her side of the story on why her marriage to the Los Angeles Lakers legend fell apart. There's a picture of them way back in the day. I always thought they was weird looking together, only because she is so tiny and he is so huge, child. Woo! No love there. Allegedly. No love there. You're going to be with this giant, the Jolly Green giant, as petite and small as you are. Hey, boobs. And then you're going to sit up here, NBA player Shaquille O'Neal and then wife Shaunie O'Neal at Muhammad Ali Celebrity Fight Night at the JW Marriott Desert Ridge Resort and Spa, April 5th, 2008 in Scottsdale, Arizona. So you're sitting here, life aging because you're with some man that you allegedly don't love. Gotcha, sis. But you went on to that Muhammad Ali celebrity fight match, didn't you? I enjoyed those sweet early years being a mother and raising my children. My days were always busy with kids and family, and every now and then I got to travel or enjoy a little of the NBA high life. But invisibly, my marriage was beginning to crumble, she wrote via the New York Post. As I've written, it wasn't obvious early on. You know how when you first get sick and the symptoms are so mild that you're not even sure you are sick? That's how things were in the early years. I was busy and happy and didn't notice what was going on. But as the disease progressed, the symptoms become harder and harder to ignore. This sounds just like Tia Mowry. You just up here just talk and saying any old thing because you needed to write a book, so you needed a great headline. Now, I guess she was young, child. I'm waiting for you, B.I. just to come through. She was young. You don't know. Let me tell you what I do know, and y'all know it too. If you're going to get with any type of professional baseball, basketball, football, probably hockey, any professional sport where it's men that are doing that sport, the odds are they're going to cheat. So you signed up for that. Y'all can come back here and talk about, no, they don't. Stop this. You know that there are groupies that are always there. They're always willing. You know, the sisters, because it's all inclusive, the sisters in this fake sister or sisterhood are always out there, ending up in people's rooms, ending up at their hotels, ending up wherever they work, ending up at the entrances and the exits, at the tour bus, on the tour bus, at the show, or whatever. Say I'm lying. There's always going to be some biatches somewhere, somehow, some way, ready and willing to take down that athlete with no regard to whoever you are, Shaunie, or anyone else, and what you're doing at home, and what kids you got, and don't care about your marriage. Because at the end of the day, there is no sisterhood. None. They just out here bonding to be against men. And again, this ain't got nothing to do with race. It has to do with males versus females. And this is a fight that women seem to want, and they want to continue it. And that's what Shaunie here is doing. So to appeal to this fake sisterhood, let's go ahead and disparage Shaq, who you sat there and enjoyed a whole life with, who you sat there and went to that Muhammad Ali fight and whatever the hell else y'all did all them years, enjoying all that money, all that attention, all that fame, because let's not act like you got the Basketball Wives show just because you got the Basketball Wives show because of your experience with, I don't even know. You got that because you were Shaquille O'Neal's wife, because you were at the time a basketball wife. And I don't know for a fact, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure your husband had influence on that somehow, some way, whether it was money, seed money, getting you in touch with people, executives, or anything like that. So you didn't love that. You didn't love that he helped you with that. You didn't love him enough at that time at all in any way, shape, or form. You just wasted all these years of your life just because you ain't have nothing else better to do. That's why I'm saying these biatches be lying. Just saying anything to pull other biatches in, and y'all be falling for it hook, line, and damn sinker. If you're going to be involved with these people, you better expect that there's going to be your counterpart, your sisses, that are going to be right there, ready, willing, and waiting for the chance to get with them, to get something on them, to get pregnant by them, or to get them to fall in love with them so that they leave you and then they win, quote unquote win. Because the same crap gonna happen to them until somebody gets to be of the age where they're like, I'm done with this mess. Shout out to Magic Johnson. Child, tell it to somebody who don't know, because this is crazy. This is half damn crazy. Just come out all these years now that you married to somebody else to disparage him? Child, as you carried his name all these years. She just got married. She still was carrying his name all these years. And now you want to talk mess. She pointed to O'Neal going missing at times during their marriage. Our chef did all the grocery shopping. Oh no, what a horrible life. Our chef did all the grocery shopping. His managers paid the bills. Oh my God. 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 How dare you? How dare you, Shaquille O'Neal? So you got what these biatches be saying on Kendra G every night over and over and over and over again. These women sit up here and want the chef, the luxury lifestyle, want someone to cook, want someone to pay the bills. We ain't doing no 50-50. All y'all want is the 6'6" and the 6. And I think Shaq must be a 7. So he a 7, probably a 7 and an 8 damn team. And it's, you get everything that every woman wants. Obviously, it's what you wanted, or else you wouldn't have married him and been there all that time. And this is the things that he gets. A slap in the damn face at the damn end. You got a chef that did all the grocery shopping. You got managers that paid the bills, and you took care of the kids. And I'm sure you had a nanny. And if you didn't, you could have had one. But that's fine. You took care of the kids. Shout out to you. So where he was going in the morning, during the day, and at night, no one works out that often, she wrote. And yet you stayed. And yet you had kids with him. And yet you utilized that chef. And yet you utilized that manager paying all those bills. And yet you kept having children with him. Shaunie O'Neal attends the grand opening of Shaquille's at LA Live on March the 9th, 2019 in Los Angeles. Weren't they divorced by then? Wait, weren't they divorced by 2019? So they were divorced in 2011. And she's still coming out here at Shaq's opening in 2019. Tell me that's not her using him. But now you want to come out here and disparage this man like that. Even though, in my opinion, I know all the other sisters and sisses will side with her. I would never with this foolishness. It is clear that you've benefited a tremendous amount and still benefited thereafter. And I know Shaquille O'Neal has professed his love to Shaunie. I know he has. And then you want to sell books and say this bullshit just because you married to somebody else? Girl, when we moved to Miami, I even heard a rumor that he had a condo in Miami Beach. I started to get suspicious. Girl, goodbye, ma'am. I started to get suspicious, but he always had an answer and I could never prove anything. If you really wanted to prove something, all you had to do was listen to your inner brain. That's it. That's all. Soon as you were getting with an infamous, famous basketball player, there was nothing else that you needed to know. What you needed to go ahead and do is acknowledge what you knew was going on. Because 95% of the time, these biatches know. They be knowing. They just choose to ignore it. And then when it all finally comes out, or they go and search and find the proof that they know GD well they already knew, then they want to cast light like he the worst, he the worst, he the worst, he the worst, even though he was taking care of you 1,000%. I mean, I'm not sure what you biatches think about how life works, specifically when you're with a professional athlete. You got Brittany Renner that's out here telling you. Hell, I believe that she was going on a few dates with this damn man. Not when they were married, but all I'm saying is, and it's always going to be a younger crop, because you biatches support this do whatever for the bag type of mentality. So they doing whatever to your damn husbands and your damn boyfriends. How do you like that? How do you like that? And now you're out here talking about they wrong. And they are. Lest we not act like that cheating is wrong, right? But you support the culture. So when it happens to you, don't try to be all acting like that you're surprised. You support whole culture, whoredom all 2024. It ends up coming into your life. Then all of a sudden, it's not right. It's not fair. But women should do whatever they want. Police their own bodies. They can be on OF. They can be out here half naked. They can twerk all over creation. They can go wherever they want and no one should do anything. They can actualize themselves for men. And then when men respond, then they're perverted and it's not right. It's not fair. And how dare you do this to a woman?
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Then people wonder why y'all have issues with relationships, because you listen to people like Shaunie O'Neal. You feed into crap like this. You support people like Sexy Red and Sukiana. That would be why. Eventually, I was forced to admit that my family life wasn't as blissful or perfect as I wanted to believe. The two officially divorced in 2011. Last year, O'Neal opened up about how he messed it up with Henderson and Arnetta Yardborough. I had two perfect women and I messed it up, O'Neal said. My first one was my baby mama, Arnetta, and then I met Shaunie. Shaunie was also a perfect woman and I messed it up. Way to admit what you did wrong, Shaquille O'Neal. But it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise that an infamous, famous athlete was out here running through women. Wow, what a surprise. News at 10. Yeah, we were young and always just doing dumb stuff. But the good thing about our relationship is that they forgave me and we have a good relationship now. But when you ask me about the perfect woman, I had two perfect women and I messed it up just by, being dumb. In other words, cheating. Just say it, Shaq. Let's be honest. In 2022, he called himself a D-head while being married to Henderson. Sometimes when you live that double life, you get caught up, he added. I'm not going to say it was her. It was all me. Okay. Well, there you go. At least there is a man out here who will take accountability while women are still out here acting like they don't do anything wrong. It's always somebody else's fault. And now got to take it to the I don't think I ever loved him, which in my opinion is a complete and utter slap in the daggone face. I don't understand why. One, everybody got to write a tell-all book. Write it in your journal and keep it to your damn self. Two, specifically, especially when you're married to somebody else. If you have moved on and you're happy where you are, why are you doing the reflect back on the more famous name that's going to get you more in the end? Whatever more is, Shaquille O'Neal's name is going to hold more weight until Mr. Henderson's name, child. Mr. Henderson is just going viral just because of his recent video, but let's not act like he's, somebody that you hear his name and people just know who he is. But what the hell do I know? Child, I'm just over here minding my black ass business talking about these celebrities who want to sit up here and give out all they damn business. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Make sure you like this video. I'll see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's empowered.
We do not care.